Here is the story about the warrior princess. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there lived a princess named Anya. Anya was not your typical princess. She was not interested in dresses and parties. She was more interested in swords and shields. Anya was a warrior princess. She had been trained in the art of combat since she was a child. She was strong, agile, and skilled with a sword. She was also brave and determined. One day, a neighboring kingdom declared war on Anya's kingdom. Anya's father, the king, was old and frail, so he could not lead the army into battle. Anya stepped up to the plate and volunteered to lead the army herself. Anya and her army fought bravely, but they were outnumbered and outmatched. The enemy army was larger and better equipped, and they were slowly but surely winning the battle. Anya knew that she had to do something drastic if she wanted to save her kingdom. She led a small group of soldiers on a daring raid behind enemy lines. They managed to destroy the enemy's supply lines, which gave Anya's army a much-needed advantage. With the enemy's supply lines cut off, Anya's army was able to turn the tide of the battle. They fought their way back to the capital city, and they drove the enemy army out of the kingdom. Anya was hailed as a hero, and she was crowned queen of the kingdom. She ruled wisely and justly for many years, and she never forgot the lessons she learned in battle. She always stood up for what was right, and she protected her kingdom from its enemies. One day, a new enemy arose. This enemy was even more powerful than the last, and they threatened to conquer Anya's kingdom. Anya knew that she would need all of her strength and courage to defeat this enemy. Anya gathered her army and led them into battle. The fighting was fierce, and many lives were lost. But in the end, Anya and her army were victorious. They drove the enemy out of the kingdom, and they secured peace for many years to come. Anya was hailed as a savior, and she was known throughout the land as the bravest and most skilled warrior of her time. She ruled her kingdom wisely and justly for many years, and she was loved by all of her subjects. She died peacefully in her sleep at the age of 90, and she was buried with full honors. Anya's story is a reminder that even the smallest and most unlikely of heroes can make a difference. She was a warrior princess who fought for what she believed in, and she never gave up, even when the odds were stacked against her. She is an inspiration to us all, and her story will be told for generations to come.